Hey guys, Stay Patient here. Now a few weeks ago I put up a video talking about the easiest and the fastest PS4 Platinums that you've probably never played. Because we all know that the Telltale games are easy and the LEGO games are easy, and there are many more like them. But I wanted to bring some of those more obscure titles to your attention. And the best thing about them was that all 10 in that list could be platted in less than 5 hours. Now that video is linked on screen at the moment, so go check it out. But the good news is that there were some games left over that didn't quite make the cut last time, and there have been plenty of new, easy, fast Platinums released since then. So it's about time I welcomed you to part 2 of the easiest and fastest PS4 Platinums that you've probably never played. Okay, so in 10th place we have Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigations. This is an episodic adventure game based on the namesake Cartoon Network franchise, and is the only game in this list almost guaranteed to take you over 5 hours. It's available retail, so you could always rent a copy if you have the means to do so, because it's currently more expensive to buy than the others in this list, costing $19.99 on the US store and $24.99 in the UK. But it's super easy, especially if you follow a step-by-step guide like the one linked in the description, and if you do so, the game only takes around 6 to 8 hours in total, although the game actually reviewed relatively well considering, so you may find yourself wanting to play it without a guide to try and actually enjoy the time you spend with it. A nice cheap Platinum at £5.79 and $6.99, Funk of Titans is a 2D platformer that takes a tiny bit more skill than some of the other games in this list, but is still only considered to be around a 2 or 3 out of 10 in difficulty. There are some minor issues with the game, including potential trophy glitches and bugs, but for the most part they're easily fixable following the instructions in the trophy guide linked in the description. This Platinum is estimated to take over 5 hours as well, but plenty of people on psnprofiles.com have earned it in less than 5, so it really depends on your skill level when it comes to 2D platforming. The Go games are fairly well known due to them becoming prominent on mobile phone platforms before gracing our home consoles. Hitman Go is one of those titles that's fun to play, but will take longer to platinum if you go in blind. As with many of the easiest trophy sets though, you can use a step-by-step walkthrough such as the one in the description to make it extremely easy and allow you to earn it in just a few hours. It can even be played on your Vita, with the trophies being shared across both versions, so take it with you on the train or bus and you'll soon have it finished without it having taken any time out of your day. You could argue that it's overpriced considering it's a mobile game, but as a quick platinum trophy set, it's one of the cheaper ones at £6.49 and $7.99. Deadly Tower of Monsters is one of those rare examples of an easy quick platinum tied to a game that's actually well regarded. This humorous top-down shooter has a 9 out of 10 average review score on Steam, and has fared pretty well when reviewed by games journalists too. So out of all the releases on this list, Deadly Tower is among the few that may appeal to those of you looking to enjoy some easy trophy hunting, rather than just grin and bear it. It's currently priced at £11.99 and $14.99, and can be finished off in less than 5 hours, but will quite possibly take just slightly longer. In at number 6 we have another game costing £11.99 and $14.99, and Gemini Heroes Reborn hasn't reviewed too badly either, despite being a tie-in to the Heroes Reborn TV show, which was a terrible attempt at reviving the Heroes franchise, which began so promisingly all those years ago. For once, a video game tie-in has been more well received than the source material that inspired it, despite being a little rough around the edges. This first-person power-based game can easily be finished by anyone in around 5 hours or less, with some managing it in just 2 or 3. Day of the Tentacle Remastered is a game I mentioned briefly during the previous top 10 while discussing Goosebumps, but it's so quick and easy it deserves its own spot on this new list. It's one of several older point-and-click adventure games that have been remastered for PS4, but this one in particular happens to be much quicker than the rest. Follow the step-by-step guide linked in the description and the platinum will be yours in around 2 hours, and in keeping with our current trend, £11.99 or $14.99 will be enough to buy you this old classic. In at number 4 we have another ever popular stacking trophy list. You can buy Rockets 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 for £8.99 on the UK store, $9.99 on the US store, and earn the platinum on both versions separately, doubling up on the rewards. On top of that, the game, when played with friends, is actually a lot of fun. The platinum itself can be earned in around an hour if you get lucky, but there are a couple of reasons why this one isn't higher up on the list. Most of the trophies can be very easily and quickly farmed or boosted in couch multiplayer, but it takes slightly longer to do so without a second person and multiple controllers. And while not being tough in any way, the few trophies that have to be earned against the AI may take some people a bit longer than others, especially the luck-based Lucky trophy. Virginia, yet another point-and-click adventure game, is currently on sale for PlayStation Plus members at £7.19 and $8.99. It's only a small discount, but it's quite a cheap purchase at full price anyway, despite it being a very new release, so this one isn't going to break the bank for those of you looking for a straightforward platinum. Following a guide reduces the completion time, as is the case with all the point-and-click adventure games, meaning this one can be finished off in around 3 hours, with nothing remotely challenging posing any kind of obstacle. The number 2 spot goes to The Bunker, another one of the many recent releases on this list, currently on sale for PlayStation Plus members for £12.79 and $15.99. This semi-horror game takes the term interactive movie to a whole new level, as it's all live action. Because of that, the game itself is very simple, and the platinum can be earned in around an hour and a half. A lot of the trophies are collectible related, but because it's so heavily story based, you won't want a guide spoiling things for you on your first playthrough. So, either do 2 playthroughs, or better yet, use the spoiler-free video guide I've linked in the description. That way you get to see the story unfold as it was meant to, while still managing to get all the trophies polished off in one 90-minute playthrough. So we reach the number 1 spot. Adult Swim, the guys behind shows like the very funny Rick and Morty, have finally brought their surreal and hilarious adventure game Jazzpunk to the PS4. This crazy world is a lot of fun to behold and explore, and most importantly can easily be platinumed in less than an hour, if you follow my guide linked below. Jazzpunk was originally going to miss out on the top spot due to only being available in the US to begin with for a price of $14.99, but while I was putting this video together, I noticed a new version of the game show up on psnprofiles.com. And assuming that the second trophy list is for an upcoming European version that everyone's been hoping for, we can safely say that not only is the game available to all of us, but this super easy and extremely fast platinum has a stacking list to boot. So, 2 platinums in 2 hours, here we come. There we go guys, another 10 super easy platinums for you to get your teeth stuck into. If you check the description below, I've linked trophy guides, video walkthroughs, and all the resources you may need to be able to get these platinums done nice and quickly. I am planning a part 3 to this video, and I'm also going to do a series looking at the most enjoyable easy platinums on PS4. So don't forget to subscribe for more top 10 videos, trophy guides, and all sorts of other trophy-based content. Thank you very much for watching guys, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you next time.